Arya loved inventing things almost as much as she loved adventures. Behind her house stood a huge old maple tree, and high between its branches sat the treehouse she had built herself, using scrap wood, cardboard boxes, ropes, and leftover paint. It looked crooked from the outside, but to Arya it was perfect. She even painted a small sign that read, "Arya's Adventure Station." One stormy afternoon, Arya climbed into the attic searching for tools. Instead, she discovered an antique brass steering wheel hidden beneath dusty blankets. It looked as though it had once belonged to a giant pirate ship. Excited by the find, she carried it to the treehouse and nailed it beside the window. "This needs a test drive," she joked. The moment Arya spun the wheel, the treehouse shook violently. Lanterns swung back and forth, books tumbled from shelves, and the wind outside roared louder than thunder. Then, everything became strangely quiet. Arya slowly looked out the window. Her backyard had vanished. Towering ferns covered the ground, vines wrapped around giant trees, and enormous footprints sank into the muddy earth. Somewhere deep in the jungle, a creature let out a booming roar. Before Arya could react, a tiny triceratops wandered through the treehouse door. The baby dinosaur sniffed her backpack curiously and bumped into the wall. The steering wheel snapped loose and rolled out of the treehouse. "Oh no!" Arya raced after it, just in time to see the wheel disappear into the jungle. Using only her flashlight, string, crackers, and quick thinking, Arya followed the trail through thick plants and strange insects. Soon, she froze behind a fallen log. A gigantic T-Rex stood nearby, and resting beside its nest was the missing steering wheel. Arya quietly tied crackers inside an empty lunch bag and tossed it far into the jungle. The loud rustling caught the T-Rex's attention, and it stomped away to investigate. Arya dashed forward, grabbed the wheel, and hurried back to the treehouse with the baby Triceratops close behind. She fixed the wheel back onto the wall and spun it hard. The jungle disappeared instantly. Moments later, Arya was safely home again, with muddy shoes, tangled curly hair, and one unforgettable secret adventure.